To all the non-believers, I'm making.
What's up, y'all? This is Jay Varsity, and welcome to episode 66 of NBA Talk Finals Edition. Shout out to Toronto. Shout out, man. What's good, Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, the rest of the squad, bro. Fred VanVleet. You did it, man. You pulled it off. You finally won one for the six. I'm not from Toronto, man, but I just got to say congratulations for winning the title last night, man. Congratulations. That was well earned. It was a team effort. They didn't get their heads down because Golden State was trying to play lights out. Yo, that was unbelievable, man. That was unbelievable. Yo, that was one hell of a game last night. That was one hell of a game. It was drama all around. Yo, that was the game for the ages, and for the last night in Oracle to shut it down like that. Yo, that was some gangster stuff right there. That was some gangster stuff. Yo, Kawhi Leonard is gonna be one lit free agent this summer, man. Yo, but if I'm Kawhi, I'd be dumb if I'm gonna leave Toronto. I'd be dumb to leave Toronto. I'm sorry. You got a whole country behind you. You got a whole country that's gonna treat you like a god, bro. You brought the only championship to the Toronto Raptors, bro. You're already the greatest Raptor ever. You and Kyle Lowry are already the greatest Raptors ever. Like, don't give me no DeMar DeRozan. Don't give me Vince Carter. Don't give me Tracy McGrady. I don't want to hear none of that. It's Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. They're the only Raptors to bring a championship to the franchise. And you might as well add Masai Ujiri. You might as well add that. Fred VanVleet too. There you go, because he put up some big clutch points in the fourth quarter. Like, this team overall stayed aggressive. They knew the game plan. They knew that Steph and Clay were gonna try to go off because, you know, they didn't want to lose in Oracle Arena. So they kept their poise. They kept the same. They still kept that attack on defense. Kyle Lowry came out the gate and scored 11 straight points. I was saying it. I was telling one of my boys. I said right before the game started, I said I have a feeling Kyle Lowry is gonna have a pretty big game. And he came right out the gate and scored 11 straight points. I was like, oh no, here we go. Here we go. With Golden State being Golden State, you know they're not going to go down without a fight. You know they're not just going to fold, especially on the last night in Oracle Arena. Golden State came out fighting and making some ridiculous shots. Klay Thompson was going off. Man. Yo, we were seeing a very special performance from Klay until he tore his ACL, man. That was a sad thing to watch, because that was a sad thing. And then this is how determined this guy was, man. He came back and still shot those free throws, man. He was so hot, he wasn't feeling that pain yet until after he went to the back. Like, that was insane. That was insane, bro. That was almost as sad to watch as a KD injury, man. Like, that was just, to me, that was just a sign. That was just a sign that this is the end of an era, man. I don't care how much you want to fight it. The Warriors era is over, man. Like, I don't care I don't care how much you want to argue it. Yeah, they're gonna be contenders, but they're not gonna be the overall favorites anymore. Like, it's not gonna be a foregone conclusion that they're gonna win the title every single year now. Like, it's not gonna be that anymore. Like, there's going to be other teams in contention. The NBA is finally going to be in balance. Like, this finals just, like, it showed that. Like, the Toronto Raptors, you had that one superstar on the team. And, yeah, Kyle Lowry's an all-star, but everybody did their part. Pascal Siakam, he did his part. Kyle Lowry did his part, drawing charges on the defensive end, making key plays, being a floor general. Danny Green did his part on the defensive end. Marc Gasol did his part on the defensive end. Like, Kawhi Leonard, he knew how much of the offensive load was going to be on him. And Fred VanVleet even took that part of the offensive end too. Like, he made some huge three-pointers. It was just incredible. It was an overall team effort, and that's what you like to see out of a champion. You just didn't. It's not all about the starting five. It's all about, like, from the first man to the 12th man. Well, even though the 12th man probably did not play, I wasn't paying that much attention, but the Raptors overall, they were just great. They did not show that they didn't back down. They didn't just let the Warriors get the win because it was in Oracle Arena and just like, yo, let's let them have this moment. They're like, no, forget that. We're not going to a game 7. We're gonna end this tonight. So that was just unbelievable effort. But again, from the Warriors, man, yo, it was unfortunate Klay Thompson went down, and it was just very unfortunate. But on a side note, before I don't know how happy you guys know that I am that another champion has been crowned. That a different champion besides the Warriors has been crowned. Like, it's a sign of relief. It's a sign of relief. It's a sign of relief for me that the Golden State Warriors did not complete the three-peat. Because all year round we heard, oh, here we go again. Golden State is going to win the title. Nobody's going to stop them. Yes, you could bring up the argument the Warriors were dealing with injuries. Well, guess what? What goes around comes around. Because the same thing during this whole 5-year run of them going to the finals and winning the past couple of titles, they've ran into teams that were dealing with injury problems too. And quite frankly, now that it's happening to them, I quite frankly don't care. I really don't care at the moment. You don't want people to tarnish your titles, but yet people are already jumping the gun and trying to tarnish the Raptors championship by saying the Warriors were banged up. Well, I don't want to hear it today. I really don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear that because KD was gone, that Clay got hurt. Well, either way, I picked the Raptors to win in 6 in one of my previous videos. I picked the Raptors to win in 6. I just didn't see the Raptors going up 3-1 in the series at one point. So I really had high hopes that they were going to win it in Game 5. But you know what? I'm kind of glad they won it in Game 6 because that's how I originally predicted it. Like, I originally thought that Golden State was going to win one of the games in Oracle, which was games 3 or 4. I didn't expect all the injuries to happen. I didn't expect the Warriors to be so banged up in the finals. Well, that's what happens in sports. Things are unpredictable. And so all these Warrior fans that are making excuses, now you know how the rest of us feel when we had to go through the same thing with people going through injuries and people dealing with all these problems, and then the Warriors just having flat out luck. When it comes to dealing with certain teams and when they make certain mistakes, it's just unbelievable. And now Kawhi got his revenge and won the championship. Kawhi got his revenge after getting hurt in Oracle Arena. Oh, man. And then Kawhi being Finals MVP. It's all... If the only other person that I would have gave Finals MVP besides Kawhi, to me, I would have gave it to Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet or Kyle Lowry. One of those two. Because they both, especially in this Game 6, they showed tremendous effort. They did not back down. They really showed the heart of a champion. They played with the heart of a champion, man. And it came down to the wire. This game really came down to the wire. Yo, just like how Charlamagne got that segment, Donkey of the Day. I got my, excuse my language, my dumbass moment of the year, and I gotta give it to Draymond Green for trying to call a timeout you didn't have. This dude pulled a Chris Webber. This dude didn't know that they didn't have any more timeouts. He pulled a J.R. Smith. Oh my God. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to say Draymond cost them the championship, but man, that was a really dumb move. You want to talk about Shaq and the fool. Draymond Green really did a really dumb move right there because he just gave Toronto an extra point, and it was just, oh my God, wow, 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 wow. And then, yo, oh no, Steph, you're not getting away from me. No, Steph, you are not getting away from me. After Clay goes down, you saw what happened to KD. After Clay goes down after tearing his ACL, you gonna tell me that you come up short in a Game 6 elimination game in the last night of Oracle, and that's the performance you gave? Oh man, you are not getting away with this one. No. People on ESPN already trying to defend Steph Curry by saying that he just looked down after seeing his teammates go down. Well, guess what? That should fire your ass up. That should fire your ass up. You should have came out and just shot lights out. You should have went out the gate as soon as Clay goes down and try to win this game. And then I don't care what people tell me. Oh, he just missed the shot. That was a terrible shot. You were down 1 point. What are you doing shooting a 3-pointer? What are you doing shooting a 3-pointer? Like, you saw the pass that they got. Curry could have easily pump faked and went to the hole. He could have easily pump faked and went to the hole. But no, you live by the 3, you die by the 3. It's the same thing that happened in the 2016 finals. He shot a 3, he missed it, and that was a wrap. It was game over. Like it was game over. It was reminiscent of 2016 all over again, man. Except this wasn't a Game 7. It was a Game 6. It was reminiscent. It was absolutely reminiscent of that Game 7 in 2016. It had the drama. It had the intensity. Like everything you could ask in a basketball game, that's what this had. And this was a great finals. There was no blowouts in these finals. Like nobody got blown out. This was actually a pretty great finals. If you look at how close these games were, like nobody won by 20, nobody won by 30. It was single-digit games. I think the Raptors only had one game where they won by double digits, and I think it was by 13. That's how intense these finals were. That's how intense these finals were. And then Kevin Durant coming in Game 5 and then getting hurt, like that just added more drama to this series because he wasn't supposed to be in the series to begin with. Oh man. Oh my God. This was a great series for the NBA. This was a great series for fans to watch. Like, I know Warriors fans are extremely pissed right now. And I don't know who runs the Vegas odds, but you are out of your damn mind if you really think the Warriors are going to get back to the finals and win another championship when Clay and first of all, we don't even know if KD is going to re-sign with the Warriors. We're not even sure if he's going to re-sign with the Warriors. For all we know, he could spend his recovery going to New York and probably saying, yo, I'm going to recover with another team. And Klay Thompson, I'm not going to be surprised if he signs that max. He deserves it. He absolutely deserves the max. Like, he absolutely deserved it. He balled out like a real warrior, man. Like he was a real warrior out there. He was not gonna let that team lose. But unfortunately, when it comes to sports, injuries do happen, and that's unfortunately what happened to Clay last night. And it just hurt to see that. It kind of hurt to see that. Even though I'm happy the Warriors lost, it just hurt to see Clay go down like that. Because I actually really respect Clay. He might have his cocky moments, but I really respect Clay. And then you just saw from there, it was just like diminished. The Warriors were struggling offensively. They couldn't really score unless Draymond Green made a 3 and Andre Iguodala made some ridiculous shots, which, come on, let's all be honest. Andre Iguodala, that last 3 he made, that was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I would never think that he would make a contested 3 like that. I get it. It was against Kyle Lowry, but it was a ridiculous shot, especially with that much pressure in a Game 6. But Curry kind of disappeared. Curry disappeared in the last few minutes of the game. I understand he hit that one big shot, but like other than that, like it was a 1-point game. It was a single-digit game. It was going back and forth, and Curry was nowhere to be found. in my opinion. To me, Curry was nowhere to be found. Like, he absolutely disappeared. But Toronto, they just kept going. They just did not back down. They didn't care how loud the fans were getting. They didn't care how loud the Warrior fans were getting. They just kept their poise. Like, they kept going hard. They earned this championship. So anybody that wants to tarnish this, like anybody that wants to diminish this championship for Toronto, like, seriously, especially if you're a Warriors fan, you're the last person to try to tarnish an NBA championship when you clearly did not deserve the last two. Well, 2018, that was a foregone conclusion that you were going to win the series. But especially with all the coincidences and injuries that you have ran into key teams that lost key players that could have easily determined the outcome of the series. Like, easily. Don't get me started with all the lucky coincidences that Golden State has had that they were able to win those championships. So give Toronto their respect. Don't try to diminish such a great accomplishment, because it's the first NBA team that's not in the United States. It's going over the border. The Larry O'Brien Trophy is going over the border. It's going to Toronto. Kawhi Leonard, this is a great accomplishment to go on your resume, that you brought a championship to the Toronto Raptors after being traded by the San Antonio Spurs, which is another thing I'm going to get into. I know the San Antonio Spurs are probably feeling really dumb right now. I know they are probably feeling really, really dumb right now because they didn't have no faith and didn't trust Kawhi Leonard. They traded him to Toronto, and now Toronto celebrating a championship. They're thanking the San Antonio Spurs. As a matter of fact, I will say that for you. I am not a Toronto fan, but I will speak for the Toronto Raptors fans and tell the San Antonio Spurs, thank you. You just gave Toronto a championship. You gave them Danny Green. You gave them Kawhi Leonard. Then Toronto did their own thing and got Marc Gasol, and that was it. You gave them a championship. So thank you, Greg Popovich. Thank you, the San Antonio organization, for giving them their Finals MVP, for giving them an NBA championship. And all you took was DeMar DeRozan. Like... And all you took was DeMar DeRozan, man. Masai Ujiri, that was the riskiest move you ever did, but it was all worth it at the end of the day. If you're gonna tell me if I'm Masai Ujiri and I make that move, personally for me, I would not take that kind of risk on a player's final year of their contract, because who knows how Kawhi would have came into this season. Who knows? Maybe he wouldn't have came in with that mentality to win a championship. And who knows, man? He took a risk. And Kawhi Leonard came and said, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to come in and do something special. He came in and brought a championship for Toronto. He came and balled out. He balled out in these finals. He put up 28 points. I think, 10 rebounds. He shot 40-something% from the field. It was not a pretty finals, but Kawhi balled out. Kawhi balled out, man. Give credit where credit is due. Give credit where credit is due, man. He won 2 rings, 2 Finals MVPs, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Kawhi Leonard has quite a resume. To me, he's already a Hall of Famer. Kawhi Leonard's already a Hall of Famer in my book. Already a Hall of Famer. I know I get on Kyle Lowry all the time. I really shit on Kyle Lowry when I'm not recording. I really do get on his case about how he does not show up in the playoffs. But like, he really shut me up. He really has shut me up this year and during the finals. He shut me up whenever he plays on the road. Like, Kyle Lowry, salute to you, man. I personally apologize for all the slander I gave you. I personally apologize. I apologize to the Toronto Raptors for every time I slander y'all for choking in the playoffs. All those videos I made about LeBron killing y'all last year, I personally want to apologize. I want to apologize. But like I said, at the end of the day, now the season's over, I'm gonna go back to saying screw the Raptors, and it's not personal. It's not personal. It's just I'm not a true Toronto fan, so I'm not gonna just I'm not going to jump on a bandwagon, even though I respect your championship. I respect you as champions. I respect Kawhi Leonard, and I'm just going to show my respect. I'm not going to be a douche and diminish what you earned and accomplished. But since I'm not a true fan, I'm not going to jump on a bandwagon. I'm going to say screw y'all when the season starts. I'm going to say screw y'all when the season starts, man, because like at the end of the day, I'm not just going to become a Raptor fan when I have not been one since the beginning. I mean, I like Kawhi. I'm a fan of Kawhi, but I'm not going to be a Raptor fan just because I'm a fan of Kawhi. Oh, the Warriors, I don't know what else they could do from here. I really don't know what else the Warriors can do from here. I really don't know what else they think they can do. How else do you think you're going to improve your roster? According from what I heard, Sean Livingston's going to retire this summer. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true because sources and from what I heard on ESPN that Sean Livingston's has already mentioned retirement. I don't know. Andre Iguodala, I'm pretty sure is coming back, but who knows how effective Andre Iguodala is going to be next year? The Warriors are going to struggle next year. They really are. They're not going to be a number one seed next year. I just don't see it. I just feel like they're going to struggle a lot. And they can't even re-sign DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins is gone. And I'm pretty sure DeMarcus Cousins is mad too. He's like, yo, I came to this team. I go through a rehab process. I finally play in the playoffs. I think I'm going to get a ring. And then I don't get the ring. Like, come on, man. Whew. So yeah. Yo, shout out to Jeremy Lin. He a champion. Jeremy Lin is an NBA champion, y'all. And Patrick McCaw, at least somebody completed a three-peat, and it was Patrick McCaw. Oh my God. He won 3 straight championships. And he barely did anything in the finals. I think he made 1 3 in the entire finals. Oh, man. And then Jeremy Lin didn't score a single point. Ooh. Oh, man. So, yeah, man, I once again, congratulations to the Toronto Raptors. Congratulations to the Toronto Raptors for winning this championship. Much respect to y'all. You earned this. You deserve it. Toronto, you deserve to celebrate for as long as you want. Yeah, man. That's it. That's all. This is your boy Jay Varsity. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like basketball content. Once again, shout out to Toronto. We'll go over the NBA draft and free agency as soon as I get to it. I might not be as consistent, but I'll do the best. I'll try to cover it as best as I can. Anyway, this is your boy. I am out. Peace.
We got some non-believers out there.